Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we're playing some more Hydroneer. So, last episode we set up our automatic seed processing plant. Doesn't look terrible, does it? It's not bad, it's not bad. So, what I want to do this episode is get these two fields completely planted. Would it make more sense for me to drop this right? Right there like that. Do we think this will work? Oh, I've only got one of those baskets here, don't I? Right. Tip them on the floor. We're going to go get us some tomatoes, because we're going to harvest these and turn them all into seeds. Should I do the carrots first and move the carrots to there and there and have tomatoes there and there? I think so, actually. Yeah. Right. Just bear with me, we've got to do lots and lots of chopping, and this is going to get a little bit of a nightmare. As I pointed out before, it's quite difficult to chop these with a scythe. The tomato plants are loads easier to do. I fully expect this to lag the sin out of my game, by the way, when I go to use the magnet. In fact, should we try and use the magnet straight away, because you've not necessarily got to chop these out first. Let's see if we actually manage to get any. I mean, it kind of worked. Even if it just pulls them out of the plants, maybe it'll make it easier for me to chop these. I so look forward to when we get the freaking harvester. It's going to be worlds easier. But we've only just got the sprinkler, so calm yourselves down, one thing at a time. Yeah, this is actually loads easier now that I've pulled some of them loose. I mean, they're not all loose, and it's not mega easy, but... By the way, if we chop one of these... I know I did it in one of the earlier episodes, but just to reiterate. If I chop one of these, and for some reason it hasn't been watered or whatever, we at least get a seed back. So I'll know if nothing's been... if something's been missed by if we get any seeds appear over here. There shouldn't be any of them at the minute. So, what's next? What do we need? Obviously, we need like 1 million more sprinklers. The first thing that we're going to look into getting with our next load of tokens is actually going to be the harvester, though. So it's about the same as a sprinkler. And then I can cut this part out. Just having one sprinkler is helping out massive amounts. So, yeah, we don't really need millions of those at the minute. Swing and a miss. I thought I'd try it. I'm thinking now. I really wanted the weight thing to work. That would have made it as precise as it was going to be, wouldn't it? If I could weigh out exactly 200 and then get it to split, that would have been brilliant. But instead, we're just gonna have to cut it in half. So we'll end up getting way too many seeds at one point, but. I guess if I get to a point where I'm getting that many seeds that it's becoming a problem... Well, it not be a problem. Eventually, I'll get to the point where I've got that many. I'll just be able to plant twice in one row, so I'll be able to get a double harvest in making soups. The other thing I'd like to do is be able to automate how we make soups, but I'm fairly sure if I can't get the carrots weighed out, then... automating that is going to be absolutely out the window. Oh, we missed one. Well, we missed half the field, but... Why is it night time again already? Is there a mod that allows it to be daytime all the time? I'd seriously use that if there is a mod. I might have a look after. It's not exactly cheating, is it? Did the plants stop growing at night? If that's the case, then yeah, I guess it is cheating. But I'm sick of nighttime coming round. It seems like whenever I start recording, it's like, nighttime! And then, yeah, I've got to come do this. The whole day-night thing on this game, it doesn't do it for me. Most games, I mean, day-night cycle, it's there, I understand. I get the cycle, You know, we live the day-night cycle. But, no. This game, it's just annoying me. Because the nights are dead dark, and then you can't work, and I'd have to have mining helmets, or I'd have to have lanterns up around everywhere. I can't be... Well, the lanterns, yes. In fact, you know what we can do? I know what I might do with logic. You can get the lanterns, can't you? And yes, I did see it from... Who was it? Dre, I said that I watched. If I just made it so that there was lights running down the middle of these, it'd look like an actual farm. Ooh. I might go buy some of the lights. 1 second. Let's just do this first. And then it doesn't matter if it's day or night. In fact, in the house, I could use some of the logic, couldn't I? Just so I've got lights on. Ya lads, ya lads. In fact, you know what? I could use a switch so that I could turn the lights on or off. That's about on par with the amount of logic that I've got. I think. It's alright, I'm starting to get flipping numb finger. It's not numb finger. Carpal tunnel. From clicking. Let's see how many of these we can drag down now. Like I just end up with a ball of carrots. I went a little bit too quick there at the end. You. Fine. I'm stuck inside the ball of carrots. That is a lot of carrots. And this is the only way we've got to pick them up at the minute. I guess I could do some sort of conveyor belt system where I could magnetize them over the conveyor belt and then just drop it on, but I'm going to have the harvester soon enough. And that's literally what the job of the harvester is to do. See, I don't mind doing a little bit of manual stuff. I just want to get rid of the nitty-gritty stuff. I assume eventually I'll get bored of the harvester as well, but I've at least got to get the harvester and use it a bit before I'm allowed to get bored of it, right? I've never owned it in this game. There wasn't farming in it the last time I played, so... Is this going to start lagging? No? It will when I put it on the back of the freaking truck. Come on. Show me the carrots. This will be, again, loads easier to do with the tomatoes because they're just loads easier to click on. To chop. Come on. It's just finding the outline of some of them. They're getting buried inside the planting holes. What's the actual term for them? Is there an actual term for them? You there? Ooh! Don't throw your carrots around, that's a little bit laggy. Is it because I dropped it on its side and the game was like, oh my god, I've got to put gravity onto this? Alright, just get rid of these. There's too many leaves, I can't actually see what I'm chopping. Come on. Dude, now, what are you growling about? Can you actually see her on the bed? Come here. Come here. You know what? It's been a while since she's been on camera anyway. Come here. Oh. Say hello to the camera. It's been ages since you've been on camera, isn't it? Lovely kisses. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Don't pour out the lip ring. Right, are you going to go and lie down while I finish this recording? Oh, you've got my headphone cable. Ah. Well, that was nice, wasn't it? It's been ages since I put Luna on camera. Normally she just lies in the background somewhere and I'm sat in the way. That, and this is the third recording I've done in a row now. She'll be like, for God's sake, can you hurry up and finish? I think that is everything chopped. Obviously, we're going to have the odd straggler. I still don't know if this greenhouse design is going to work at all. Or if I'm going to have to redo it all. But if I've got to redo it all, then actually it will be a problem now because I'd have to shuffle all that up. This looks like we've got a hedge in a basket. I'm not going for Josh's style. Please don't drop my frames to nothing and crash. Although it wouldn't be the first game I've had crash while I've been recording. The last one was Destroy All Humans 2. I think that was just more an issue with the game, honestly, than my computer. God knows them. God knows! It shouldn't be the computer. Health Alice had killed me if I said it was the computer's fault. It's not the computer's fault, the computer was fine. I'm going to bring the carrots to this basket because I think this is going to lag the hell out when we do this. One other thing, I have actually put the amplifier there. I just need to go and get the crystal. The shard, whatever it is. Is that all the carrots? Just imagine I'm going to have so many fields of this. It doesn't lag while it's in my hand. It's going to lag when I let go of this though, isn't it? I mean, in all fairness, I can move it loads closer. It reset the sound, it was that loud. I can't get it much closer than... Oh my god. Say terminals. Oh, I've not got the centralizers. We need to go back to main base anyway, so... We'll have a look in a minute. No carrots are getting stuck anywhere, are they? Nope. There we go. Oh, this is why I need the centralizer. They look a bit on the right-hand side. No! No! Oh, nuts. Well, that didn't go how I wanted it to. You know what I may actually do? I may get some... Can you get 1x1 concrete blocks? Blocks even, so I can load it up. I'm not going to sort this mess out on camera. This is something that I'll do off camera. Everything is locked in place now, by the way. I just need to try and make a bit of a trough so I can start dropping carrots into the rightful home. Home? What the? Home? Oh, this has got to be a thumbnail. Yes. Ooh, the episode's got to be titled something like "Worked Perfectly." Right, I'll clean this mess up off camera. But how many seeds did we actually get? Can I get the carrots out of here that didn't decide to turn into seeds? I did watch Dre's episodes enough to see him have problems with carrots. Let's see if I've got enough to plant a field's worth. I mean, obviously, when I put all the other carrots through, I'm going to have enough to plant a field's worth. I'm hoping I'm going to have enough to plant 2 fields worth. I wasn't even counting there, so I don't know. It might be best if I brought the magnet over this way and just pulled everything off of there. Alright. Throw them down. Let's see how much of a field I managed to get in there. They just explode into more. Hey, if I've got enough for both fields here, then we could save the rest of those and use them for soups. I highly doubt it. We'd need 400 carrots if that's the case. Did this one have 11 in it or something? What? I've ended up with 1 extra. I missed that one. I know I'd missed one somewhere. Oh, now we're getting to the not full packets. That shadow is dead annoying. This is why I need light in here. And I don't want torch lights again. The torch lights make my my farmhouse look like some sort of murder house. All glowing and red. I mean, you know me. Black and red is my colour theme. All the way through everything. I just don't want my house to look like a murder house. Hey, we didn't do bad. To say how many carrots is on the floor still. Yeah, that's not bad. Right, let's do something else. So, I wanted to go and get some of the lights just to see how well they work. Just going to put this over here for now. Like I say, I'll come back at some point and get a magnet. You know what? I want to try it now. Excuse me. Let's see if this works at all. Again, just need the centralizers. Oh my god. At least I know if I have this problem again, I can clean it up nice and quickly. It's a good job the seeds don't magnetize. Right, now I am curious to see if we've got enough seeds to plant both farms. I'm stood in the basket. When did this happen? Don't. You're not getting left out. That was much easier to clean up than I expected it to be. I'm going off when I dropped all the gold and iron on the floor. I thought it was going to take loads longer than that. I know there's a few stuck in there. It's alright, I can get those out manually. Fairly sure we've got enough seeds at this point. If it turns out that one field is enough to plant 2 fields worth, then we've only got to do 1 harvest every other. Huh? Does that make any sense? Even the dude is like, huh? I know what I mean. A seed's even coming out at this point. Yeah, don't do that. We might as well be dropping it into the basket. Everything's locked down at this point, by the way, so there's no no worry about me picking the seed job up. It looks like we got everything out. It'd be better when I've got some floors underneath this, won't it? Right. I'd also like to get the proper seed box. Oh my god. They just concertinaed out. That was awesome. I think it's safe to say that I've got enough seeds here to plant both fields again. It's just how many I'm going to be left over with. You know, a normal, sane person would have been counting these as they were grabbing them. I'm all excitable now, because I'm starting to get past the grindy stage of it. Yeah, I absolutely want lights on this bit. That sound effect is just too much. Right, let's go and see if we can get some lights. What else was I going to do? I swear I was going to do something else. I'm not sure which light I need, honestly. And I want the... Get up. I want the lights at the same height as the sprinklers, so they don't get in the way of it. Well, I'm hoping it's not going to get in the way of the harvester. If I set all a lighting system up and it gets in the way of the harvester, then that is going to suck mega style. I need to come up this way. Right, let's just park this over here. Take this off. Um,
tried to taste logic before.
logic
The
light
results
hook.
were
Reduces light.
shocking.
Color can change when 9-digit logic code is entered. I thought there was just a straight up light as well. Logic gem compressor. We'll get round to that at some point. Logic smelter. Logic lamp. Produces light. Can change color when 9-digit. Right, give me one of these. And give me one of these. No, I don't want that one. I'm sure it's the hook one that I need. Ah! They don't cost that much.
A cable never forgets.
Okay. 2. Let's just get a few of these. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. It will fall in place properly. No, it won't. Six. God damn it. You know what? For now, 6 will be fine. Luna! Oi! Oi! Luna! Stop biting your paw. You've been told off about that before. I don't know what she's got against her front right paw at the minute, but keeps chewing. You want to lie down?
Great for underground farms.
Come on. Good girl. Yep. Hopefully these are the right ones, and I've not bought the completely wrong thing. Please. I do wish the pallets were slightly smaller, or the back of this trailer was slightly wider. Apparently I only bought half of those. You know what? I don't even care. If they're the wrong thing, then I've just saved myself some money. I'm sure these are the ones that Dre used. I'm curious to see... Oh, it's going to need a switch, isn't it, to flick them on and off. It's just where do I want the switch to be? It depends, because eventually it's going to change positions to where the farm is. Or does it even really matter? Should I just have it go out the back of the farm, turn it on and leave it on? First things first. Let's just try... No, don't even take them from there. That's going to upset me more than it's going to upset anybody else. Right, just out of curiosity, can these go through each other? No, they cannot. Okay. That's fine. It's completely fine. I have one of these logic light hooks, please. I'm wondering if I'd have to have the logic run down to this end so they don't intersect with each other. Maybe that's going to be a good idea. And let me just go and get one of the switches just to make sure this actually works. I want one of the lever flick switches. One of these. Or do I need one of the alternating on-off ones? I mean, it does light it up, but it's pretty naff. Where's the thing? Keypad. Logic keypad. Sends an inputted custom number through the logic. It's pretty difficult to see this, honestly. I was hoping they'd be slightly brighter. Although, I guess if I've got loads of them in succession, it's going to be brighter. One second. Just tabbed out again. Hydroneer white light number. 2525. That one seems the brightest. 255, 255, 255. 1 minute. Yeah, that'll do. I wanted white light. Right, let's bring some more logic thingamajigs over here. Now, this wasn't what we were meant to be doing this episode. We were meant to be turning loads of stuff into seeds, but this is taking priority now. Now, would I want a light every single one? Probably not. Am I going to run 2 lights down the middle? Probably. Would it be better to have a T-piece at the front of this? Absolutely it would, yeah. Because, will a straight piece be able to go straight past there? Yes, it will. A T-piece won't be enough. It will. It will, it will, it will. I'd have to have it on one end or the other. Like down here. I like it how we've gone from turning things into seeds into, oh my god, I need lights. Give me one of these. Why have I got these all the way down this end? I have no idea, but it's fine. So I can have a T-piece there, and then we can have straight lines going down. I do think I'm going to have 2 lots of lights going down the middle, just for symmetry's sake. This is where a wagon would be useful, actually. Then I need straight piece. I don't think I'd have lights going down the main road section, but then again, I don't know. I don't know how we're doing this farm like in its entirety at this point. I just need 1,000,000 T-pieces, which I don't actually think I'm going to have enough of at the minute. Can you imagine all that time I've spent doing freaking logic? And the only thing I'm going to use logic for is lighting. Yeah, that'd be a bit of a bummer. I really did want to do something a little bit more convoluted with it. I guess the repairing thing's quite good. I managed to get that working. And I did do that on my own, right? I honestly didn't go and look up any guides at all. That sounds like I'm being sarcastic and taking the biscuit. I didn't. I fathomed it out on myself. And in fact, Sir Oak can attest to this. He sent me a picture of somebody else's system. I was like, hey, that looks just like mine. He's just like, oh, you've done it already? I went and shown him what it looked like. Yes. It looked exactly like my system. Yeah, I'm going to have 2 rows of lights running down the middle. Again, not sure if I'm going to have a light on every single spot. And this is going to be such a bummer if it turns out that I need to take all this out because the harvester's too tall. But we'll deal with that as and when we get to it. Yeah, 1 light down every spot. It'll take some setting up, but again, that's all stuff that I can do off camera. Plus, I am going to have to move all this logic stuff further down later anyway, when I have the split going in between the farm. Just because I want the pipes to run all the way down there, and then I want the lights to run all the way back. And at least this way I can do it, and they're not intersecting with each other. I'm going to need more straight pieces in a minute. Have I got enough T-pieces to at least get to this section? I'd like enough T-pieces to be able to do both runs down this bit, but obviously I'm going to have to go back and get some more lights. Get them properly. Oh, was that 30 minutes? I've not done anything. Have I got 2 T-pieces left? Is this going to work out beautifully? I'm glad that I'm using some of this crap up as well. I hate having things lying around everywhere, honestly. It's not what I want to be having. Stuff just dotted around everywhere. This is why I like to try and write it down and work it out before I get to this stage of, you know, building. But yeah, sometimes you've just got to buy X amount and hope for the best. And this is one of those situations. I could have them alternating, but I think that'd upset the OCD too much. I think I'm going to need them. Like that. And then if I press play on this again. Why have they turned off now? Is it because it's daytime? Are the lights not allowed to be on during the daytime? Or do I need the lever? I don't know. I don't know why it stopped working. It was working a minute ago. Anyway, I think we can wrap this episode up here, because we can all admit that I'm not actually doing anything productive at this point. I'm just messing around with lights. So yeah, that is where we're going to leave it for today's episode. So yeah, get ready for next episode. We are going to be doing soup runs. I'm going to harvest the tomatoes off camera. I don't think you want to see me balls that one up again. But yeah, that's where we're leaving it. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.